would like to tell your name, your profession, the title of your film. First of all, to introduce yourselves, and you can ask your questions.
Cool. My name's Shane Supernova, and I'm a producer of a film called When the Storm Fades that is here.
Where are you from?
Oh, Canada. Canada.
My name is Marie-Louise. My film was Take 18. You saw it earlier. I'm a director, editor, and that's it.
You are from?
I'm from Lebanon.
I am Joe Catra. I am from Urbino, Italy, and I work as a visual artist, filmmaker, electronic music also. And I am here with the short film Aphrodite in Ancona.
My name is Marta, and I'm a psychologist, but I work in sales in fashion, and I played for his short film Aphrodite.
First time.
First time, yeah, first short film actually. Yeah, I did some other commercial videos, but not short films.
Okay. So, Shane, have you made? This is your first feature film?
This will be the second that I've produced. First one was a documentary about, I guess, about the Canadian government, and we call it CSIS, which is a spying agency. But yeah, second film, first feature.
Okay, what is your relationship with peace organization?
I used to be a social worker, and I worked for a lot of not NGOs, doing a lot of relief work and just traveling around and making, and I was a social worker mainly, and that got me into caring about people and empathy. And then through that experience, I have just grown into caring about a lot of issues, and then I try to put that into the work. Yeah.
Okay, and what about your partner?
It's Sean. Sean. He also does the same thing. He worked for a lot of NGOs in the climate area, which is what the movie is actually based on. Is a documentary that we had shot years before, and then we wanted to go back and make a feature around the family, and it wasn't scripted, but it's also a feature film. It's kind of we call it a docu-dramedy. It's a weird title, but
No, nice.
yeah.
Okay, well, Marie-Louise, what your film is about?
My film is about a crime that happens on a movie set, and the actress, while she's performing, she is killed. So the director and the producer come to a movie theater just like this one, and they watch the rushes to try to find clues to see who killed her. This is the main idea.
It is based on a true story, or?
No, but it's based on a historical event that happened in Lebanon many years ago, where there was the very first American military intervention in the Middle East. So there's a lot of archives in the film, and there's the main story, so things are happening in parallel.
Real events, yeah, okay. Ωραία.
My second short film, and second short film, I do also some video scenography in theater for opera music opera, and the show, my idea is to some form of poetry film with metaphorical characters in connection with some like a stream of consciousness. So in the words and in the images also.
What do you think about the future?
The future is a longer
Feature film.
feature film. I think with I think a philosopher, something like a philosopher who lives outside the society, but acting within the cities, the landscape, and so if you think, for example, Nietzsche, Nietzsche around, but not in the past, not in poetry, but in contemporary world. So is more creative than in the past, and like a travel across different places in which he lives.
Okay, Marie-Louise, what do you think about your future project?
I'm writing a short film now, and I'm hoping to find funds soon. So if you have money to make a film, and it's a short comedy this time, and I'm writing also a feature, but that will take much longer time to do. So first the short, and then we'll see.
Oh, nice, good luck.
Thank you.
And Shane?
I guess we'll be traveling a lot with this movie for the next year, and then we have another feature ready to go. It's already written. It's got people attached to it. It'll be a lot bigger budget, but we're still looking for money. But as soon as we're finished with this movie and put it to bed, then we'll jump into that movie.
You are the producer in this movie, right?
The next movie?
No, in this one.
Yes, yeah.
So
So-
would you like to direct
No.
also? No.
No.
Okay,
I'm okay
there
with
is a
that.
producer.
Yes,
You
I
can
get-
pitch
yeah.
your projects.
only the actor. And, yeah.
We're ready to go. Yeah. No, I like the other job.
Okay, producing in order to you want to facilitate
Yes.
and
Yeah.
organize everything. For
I also
the
edit
director.
too, so
Oh,
yeah.
editing.
But no, I don't really want to. I don't like telling people what to do. I'm bad at it.
Okay,
Mm.
okay, but you want the director to tell you what he wants,
Yeah.
what he needs.
Exactly. Yeah. I can work with one person, but a lot of people. So, it's too much for me.
Okay. Είπανε λίγο τι έχουν κάνει, τι είχαν εδώ στο φεστιβάλ και ότι ετοιμάζουν τα μικρού μήκους, μεγάλου μήκους. Ο Σόν είχε χτίσει μια πολύ ωραία ταινία, The Stone Fades, που έχει σχέση με την αλλαγή του κλίματος και πλημμύρες. Οπότε θα πάνε σε πολλά φεστιβάλ με αυτό το project. Θέλετε να τους ρωτήσετε κάτι? It's your first time in Greece?
Yes.
Yes.
Me too.
First day.
Oh, yeah,
In
I can go
Athens?
in.
Yeah.
First time in Athens.
First time in Greece. And how do you feel being in Greece?
I'm having a great time. Yeah.
I've seen Corinth more than here, but it's fun. It's nice.
Very
Where
beautiful.
did you go today? You came early? You went
Yes,
to
I walked
Acropolis?
around a little bit.
Okay.
Very beautiful. Freedom.
May I ask Marie-Louise?
Yes.
Yes.
It's very nice to see a woman director from Lebanon. I'm surprised.
We are very-
How's the situation down there?
Actually, just about the woman director, we are a lot in Lebanon. I don't know if you know Nadine Labake, who won in Cannes.
Yes.
She's the most famous one right now. But the situation is good. It's still in development cinema, so it's a good place to be because you have the chance to work and to because now there are more films being produced more than like 10 years ago or 5 years ago even. So it's good to be at this time. A female, just a director in general, but a female director, I think we have just as much chance to produce what we want.
The producers they trust you. They trust you.
Sorry?
The producers.
Oh yeah,
Do they trust you?
They trust. I mean, at least my producer trusts me. Also,
Okay.
also she's a
You
woman.
find a lot
So
of money to make that's your first work?
my first one after university, yes, but we did it for nothing. We had no money. We
really?
everyone was a volunteer. Really, everyone gave all their best, and no one got paid.
The situation is very. I studied in a school in Tolentino. And, it's not the big school is in Rome, but it's very difficult to
Where
be
is
admitted.
Tolentino?
Tolentino, there is a school
Where is it?
near Macerata, Ancona, in the middle Italy, near Urbino, not far from Urbino. And there is a school of cinema because the director of many films by which play Totò, I don't know, a very famous actor in Italy, comic actor, were made by Mattoli, that is a director by Tolentino.
A female director.
The film director with Totò in Italy was the director was born in Tolentino, so this school that is organized with professionals of cinema, that is photographers, director of photography, directors, also Cipri, some people,
So they are very active also.
Very active, yes. It's not very organized, very organized, completely organized. So there is very possibility to
To be
explore.
organized like what? As a union, you mean?
No, organized the
Club?
school. The
Ah.
school is not still very organized, but there is many possibilities. To make. There is no.
How are the female directors in Canada?
Good, lots of people, female and male, and I think it's just growing more and more. A lot of different schools are there, so it seems to be. I mean, it's difficult. We also the directing guilds is very hard to get into, and you have to direct a lot of TV shows, a lot of movies to get into that, and then once you're in there, then it's just another. We like the other way. I like making movies with non-actors and lots of without a lot of the red light, the red.
I have heard that if a male director applied for a project for 1 million and he has a producer and all the package is just fine, he is eligible to get funds.
Yep.
But if a woman applies the similar project, they ask her if she has made already a feature film.
You're right.
Of 1 million.
I think.
So there are some differences.
Yeah. Nowadays, I find we were just in the Vancouver International Film Festival, and they had a lot of grants and awards only for female filmmakers. So they had the biggest prize at the festival is for female best film.
Excellent.
Yeah. So and then also they gave $25,000 to 5 indigenous filmmakers. So dealing with a lot of the Aboriginal stories that need to be told to keep our nation and to keep the stories real. So I do think that between diversity and with female and male stuff, it's changing in Canada, and they're just starting to give more money to the other people, and people are more respectful of
Who gives
their
the money?
job. Sorry?
Who gives the money?
So we have Telefilm is one place, and Canada Council of the Arts. So you could be a filmmaker, you could be a musician, you could be a theater artist. You do the long application, you tell them what your project is and why you want to do it, and then they can, if you have a good project and you have a good vision and they like you and everything works, then you can get very good grants for that. So
They cover the whole project?
no, so I can give you an example. So our movie, we made it in the Philippines, and we made it just with credit cards. So it was like $15,000. And then after the movie was finished, then we did crowdfunding.
Oh.
And then we got $22,000 from crowdfunding. And then because we had that, then we applied to Canada Council and Telefilm, and they gave us $200,000. And that's how the movie looks the way it does and sounds the way it does and look, color, all that stuff was more money than the movie actually cost to make. So
But initially you had to finance.
initially we did the financing ourselves, and then people liked our work, so then
Yeah.
they decided to give us more money.
And because we have to finish, I would like to tell you that this festival, the Bridges International Film Festival, did the selection this year with equal, to be equal, divided to men directors and the female directors or producers.
Okay, good.
And there is a difference. Also, we did the first time in the Cyprus International Film Festival. We have an award for a female director also this year. And now the big festivals like Cannes, Venice, Toronto, they sign this policy to be equal, divided the program until 2020.
They should do it longer.
Yeah. Okay, but we are here. Bridges International Film Festival supports equality and cooperation. And we want all the points of view to be shown and and there is to be harmony between the participants.
Wonderful.
One word, each of us, and we finish. Marta.
I'm very happy. I mean, for me it was an occasion to...
One word.
One word. One word.
Think about it next time.
Yeah.
One word. You say happy.
Excellent.
Excitement.
Bravo. It's the only Greek word I know.
Team. Team.
Teamwork.
Okay,
Teamwork.
it's a Greek word also. Okay, όλα καλά.
Oh,
Friendship.
It's difficult.
wonderful.
So thank you very much for being here. We close the screenings and the activities in Athens, and we pack and we go tomorrow to Nafplio to finish the film festival. Enjoy the screening.